Hi, Dave.
Are we live?
Yep.
Are we live? It doesn't say, it says we're live. Hang on a
does.
minute. My phone's going to go. Just turn this down.
How are you doing?
I'm on Facebook and it's not showing the picture. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm going to refresh. Me too. I mean, there's 35 people on.
37. I can see the people. I can see the comments. Can you guys see us? Because we can't see ourselves.
No, I can see us. Looking handsome, David.
That's a bit weird. I can't see us. Why can't I see us?
You need to refresh the Facebook feed.
I'm coming out of the feed and then go back in. Here we go. Here we go. Very professional start.
As always.
Won't let me on.
Well, it looks great.
Well, I can't see you. Never mind. I can go on the live chat on here though.
Yeah.
So I can say hello to people, but I just can't reply back to people. That is really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
How is everybody? How are we all doing today?
I'm doing great. I feel like we have been in this position all day. We've had so many meetings and so many Skype rights and so many.
Who have we've worked with today? We've worked with Meg O'Neill, Leslie Pike,
Jenna,
Andy Pontaine,
Jenna,
yeah. I feel like we've achieved greatness as well. Our technical abilities are becoming incredible, aren't they, Joe? I mean, like, whoa. We managed to fix Joe's audio interface remotely, which neither Joe and I are either. We're not the most technical people, but we did it.
Well, Dave's more technical than I am.
I'm just a bit geekier. I like to just, learn how to do it.
Yeah. Otherwise, I get frustrated and I'll be. Do you know what? It's going to fix itself tomorrow. Tomorrow's a better day.
Who is getting used to? Is everybody getting used to this kind of experience where you? The only human interaction that you have is through this screen. I know that we're kind of all used to it anyway, doing with social media and stuff, but now it is our only source of interaction. But today's a good day, like, because especially seeing as though we've been really creative, we've done lots of writing, lots of talking about. I don't know, because last week was very confusing for everyone. We were not really sure what was happening, but at least now we have a structure. We now know that we're going to be stuck in our homes for a bit longer than we thought, especially here in the UK. So I think we're getting used to it, and now we're building our lives around it, and everyone seems to be catching up. So I feel a lot better today about the whole thing.
Yeah. Oops. Sam says I'm a bit quiet, so I've just turned up. That must be a little bit better. Yeah. Are you going to play a song?
Okay, I'm going to play this song.
You should play a song.
Okay, I'm going to play this. I'll learn a song. It came through. When did Steve send it? Steve sent me a request. Steve Kirtley. He sent me a request through right in the early days, way back 4 days ago.
feels like forever ago.
It does, doesn't it? Because we do this every day.
Way back.
Way back.
4 days ago.
And he sent a request through, and it was a Jimmy Eat World song, and I put it on, loved it, and I've been actually using it as my little part of my running playlist. So I've been learning it remotely, and now I've learned a version of it. Okay,
I forgot to put all the banners on, Dave. Look at this. What's going on?
Well, I'll take care of it.
I've changed my setup, and I feel like I'm
There
stretching.
There we go. The Dunwells Daily Live is back on. Okay, we were just talking to Andy as well, and Andy made a point of saying that we should ask some questions for you guys, maybe, to ask us some questions that you've never asked us before. It doesn't have to be music related. And I'll sing this song. Joe will jump into the comments, and he will read out the most favourite question off the cuff, and we'll see if we can answer it. Okay, this is Jimmy Eat World. Okay, terrified now. What questions are going to come? Okay, I'm going to murder this one, right?
I've not even heard this. This is new for me.
I've hardly even heard my version of it. There's no one in this town I know. You gave us some place to go. I never said thank you for that. I thought I might get one more chance. Why would you think of me now? So lucky, so strong, so proud. I never said thank you for that, and now I never will. May angels lead you in. There you'll meet my friends. One sleepless road, a sleepless go. May angels lead you in.
Woo! Sounds beautiful, man.
So why would you think of me now? So lucky, so strong, so proud. I never said thank you for that, and now I never had a chance. May angels lead you in. Here you'll meet my friends. The sleepless roads where sleepless go. May angels lead you in. May angels lead you in. May angels lead you in.
That was lovely.
Got through it. Okay. That's a great song.
Gorgeous.
I've never heard that one. I used to be such a Jimmy Eat World. Look, this is the thing. When I say I was such a Jimmy Eat World fan, I wasn't. There was this one amazing album that came out in 1999, and I can't remember the name of it now. If anyone knows the name of that album that came out, I'm going to look for it now. Here we go. And I was such a fan of the production. I think actually you can kind of hear a little bit of Dunwells' production in this album as well, which is called is it Clarity? No, it could be Clarity. Wait for it. As I said, I kind of put a little bit of a disclaimer in saying that I am a Jimmy Eat World fan, but not a major one. Yeah, it is Clarity. I found it on a copied CD, probably back in 2001 or something, and I didn't have a front cover or anything. I didn't even know who it was. I think it was one of Matt Dunwell's CDs, and I put it in. And I was like, oh, this is good. And it's always been one of those ones I kind of keep going back to, but it's been years since. So now there's another Jimmy Eat World song I like. So there we go. That's Dave's boring hour done.
And that's the end of the show, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Okay, did you see any questions?
I saw one post that said the picture in the top right hand corner looks like you've got a picture of me and Dave on your back wall. Me and you on your back wall. Like, that's your artwork.
Oh, I do. That's what I do. That's that. I've just got a picture. Actually, what's really weird is on my WhatsApp, I've got a picture of the band, but then it zooms in on the picture, and it's just a picture of you.
Yeah.
So everyone goes, "Why have you got a picture of you on my WhatsApp?" And I also now have a poster of me and Joe on our wall. This is an official. That's funny, isn't it? Do you not feel like we need a bit of a round of applause for Joe's buffering? I think it's worked perfect now. Look at the quality of that picture.
I'm going to play another song.
Okay.
Which song reminds you of each other?
I don't know, actually.
I would say, and probably my favourite memory of writing a song with Dave is writing Communicate.
Mm.
We were. I can't.
I always forget
we were in whereabouts in America.
It was part of one of those tours that was like one of the long ones, like the 9-weekers, where you'd go to sleep in the back of the bus.
Yeah.
in snow and then wake up in a desert somewhere.
No, it was when me, Johnny, our drummer at the time, and yourself, we were on a radio tour.
Yeah, we were. And we were
Jill
staying.
Windorf.
That's right, yeah.
And we had a night off.
Oh, Jill Windorf tweeted us the other day. Did you know?
Yeah.
Legend.
So, yeah, we had a night off. Or we had a full day off. And it chucked it down with snow. And it was the night of the Super Bowl. And Jill promised to take us out. So that was our label radio plugger. And she promised to take us out to go watch the Super Bowl, eat chicken wings, and drink beer if we wrote a song. So we went downstairs and wrote a song. And that's how we wrote Communicate.
Yeah, we did. We hired out like a proper little conference room. Did it?
Yeah. So that's probably my fondest memory. This love is all around. It's the thing that knocks you down, and then it picks you up again, just to break you into pieces. They say a broken heart can only mend, but it will never be new again. For us to just start from the beginning will just be foolish. Was it all worth it now? Did you turn your life around? Is your heart still beating louder? Are you free? It was hate that knocked you down, and it pinned you to the ground. You swore you'd get up again, and you'd get through this. Oh, your broken heart is on the mend, and turning from blue to red again. You're patching up the surface, you're rebuilding. Was it all worth it now? Or did you turn your life around? Is your heart still beating louder? Are you free? Was it all worth it now? My feet are firmly on the ground. Oh, my heart is beating louder. Is it me? Was it all worth it now? Did you turn your life around? Are you free?
That sounds great.
Thanks, Dave.
We've done a bit of adjustment with the audio, and I think it's sounding really good, really warm. I hope it's sounding as good for everyone else as it sounds here. Well, Sue says it sounds perfect, so they're going to go with it. So I was looking at the comments there while you were, and because I can't get my Facebook to work, I'm old school and write some of these comments down in my book here. So someone said, Sarah Witherall says, "Can you play Set Me Free?" Can you remember how to play Entrance, Set Me Free?
No, we did it. There is a version on YouTube of us playing that song somewhere.
Well, we can definitely relearn it again.
We did a recorded version. It's on SoundCloud, and it's on YouTube as well. In fact, it was Sean who asked us to do. Do you remember? He asked us to do that song. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I was always a fan of that anyway. I was really young when it came out, and I was like, this is my tune. Okay, Rob Hurley says, right, we'll ask you a question first. He asked, right, if aliens arrived, okay, and you only had one album that you had to show them, what album would it be? I know what yours is. Let me guess.
Go on.
Say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
I was gonna say that, and I
Didn't
knew
say
that
at the same time. It's just like,
I know because
we'll
I
edit that back out.
It.
If it wasn't live, we'd edit that out.
I would probably share with them Five Ants Hope record.
Great. For anyone who's not heard Five Ants, which I think the world should hear him, I think that is a good intro into him.
Because I've got his that lyric tattooed on my arm. I think that album changed the way I saw, like, the Damien Rice album made me want to be a musician, and then the Five Ants album made me want to craft my music more and make it, like, rather than copy someone. I feel like it made me believe that you could be anything you want, or you can sound any way you want. So yeah,
we have like 2 fan stories that we have with that album. The first one is I think I discovered Five Ants first out of the 2 of us, didn't I?
Yeah.
And it was years ago, and I was at the Skip, just I was just doing some work in a house, and I was sat in the and it was Radio 2. It was Jonathan Ross. I remember it like it was yesterday. It must have been years ago as well, because and I was sat there waiting for this. I heard this Five Ants came on, this Indiscriminate Act of Kindness, and I was like, and you know when a great song comes on the radio that you cannot leave the car until that song is finished, so you can find out who it is. And at the time, I had to go to HMV to go and buy the record as well. So I was sat there. I'd sat there for 2.5 minutes. I had a load of cars behind me that couldn't get past, but I had to stay there. And then as soon as Jonathan Ross said, this is Five Ants and this is Indiscriminate Act of Kindness from the Hope album, I just left the stuff in the back of my car and drove straight to HMV, bought the album, and then I had it on play. That's how
old ago.
I know. Yeah, it was ages ago. It was, and even, actually, in all fairness, even if it wasn't that long ago, it's only kind of in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years that I've kind of, maybe 7 years, that I've kind of stopped buying CDs anyway. Normally, I always like to have the hard copy, but I've kind of given up. I've got vinyl now, but yeah. But then, so I because I had it in the car at all times, I then obviously introduced you to it, and then we went to go and see him playing at Brudenell Social Club. Do you remember?
Yeah, because I remember I had for my 18th birthday, I bought myself a tattoo, and I got the Indiscriminate Act of Kindness tattooed on my arm, and then also for my 18th birthday, Dave bought me tickets to go see Five Ants at Brudenell Social Club. So I'd just recently had the tattoo, and I got so drunk, and said, "Hey, I'm the guy who's got my arm tattooed with one of your songs." And I feel like he was like just up and coming at the time, so he was so grateful for it as well. And we took a picture of it, and we got chatting. And he says, we started talking, and I said I'm a musician, and then we kept in touch. And then a couple of months later, we got to support him in London, and I got just.
He was a bit nervous. He was a bit
so nervous. I felt like because he's such a good singer, I don't know. I just got nervous, and I got far too drunk, far too quickly. Anyway.
And we were in the green room all singing songs, and Joe Joe, we were all taking turns in taking a verse on a song that we were all making up at the time, and it got to Joe, and everyone was really excited. Like, Joe, this is it. Joe's gonna pull out his big voice here, and he couldn't sing. He squeaked with his voice, and the next day we woke up in the hotel, and Joe just opened his eyes and he just went, I squeaked in front of 5 ants. Oh no! So you can see the trauma.
Anyway, I'm going to play a song. It's been requested about 5 times. So.
Sue says that Andy Maisie wants hide and seek. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Do it
I'll
later.
do this one first, and then
Okay.
This is Safe in My Arms.
My entire family has just walked in. You must have really wanted to see you play.
Well, I am their favourite uncle.
I came in for football.
No, they genuinely just came in to get a teddy bear.
Okay.
They didn't want to watch you play.
Close my eyes. Close my eyes. Close your eyes. Settle down. Nothing here is gonna hurt you now. Rest your head upon my shoulders. In that moment all my walls came down. And without knowing you stole my heart without warning. You save me now, I'm falling for you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You save me now, I adore you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. I can hear you breathing, and I can see you sigh, 'cause you and I surrender to the calm of the night. I never knew I needed this, no, I'll never forget the feeling that you gave me. I'm forever in your debt. Without knowing, you stole my heart without warning. You save me now, I'm falling for you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You save me now, 'cause I adore you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You'll always be safe in my arms. You'll always be safe in my arms. Safe in my arms. You'll always be safe in my arms. Oh, never thought that I could feel this way. Oh, never thought that I could make that change. Oh, you're the one that makes the world feel safe. You save me now, I'm falling for you. I lay you down, safe in my arms. You save me now, 'cause I adore you. I lay you down, safe in my arms.
Nice one. Laycock was I saw actually in the comments. There's quite a lot of people who requested
that today. Am I really
today.
red?
You look a bit red, but all right.
I'm not like.
Um,
I'm not red.
Laycock requested that this afternoon. Did you know?
No.
Well,
Yeah,
it's because I normally read the comments that come in on Facebook, and you normally read the comments that come in via the email or on YouTube. So I forgot to tell you to do that one, but you did it without it. So that one's for Emily Laycock. Okay.
What are you saying,
Right.
Dave?
Well, I had a request for this one yesterday. Sometimes
Yes.
all that's left to fight for is the one thing that you wanted. And sometimes I feel closer to the moments that I've always really wanted, and I don't have the words to say. And in my mind, it's clear I found a home that I always call my own, but this time I'm gonna hold on to these moments with the grace that they've been given, 'cause I don't have the words to say. The only words I have today. Oh, look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful now. Look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful. And in my mind, it's clear I found a home that I finally call my own, but this time I'm gonna hold on to these moments with the grace that they've been given, 'cause I don't have the words to say. The only words I have today. Oh, look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful now. Look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful. But oh, look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, so beautiful now. Look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful now. Look at you now, look at you now, so beautiful, oh, so beautiful.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Cuteness pie alert.
I don't know if that was me or you or the
Definitely
kids.
to you- definitely to you.
See? Thank you so much. It means the world. That was because I sabotaged your camera to make you look really red. Because normally I am the one that's really red. Lots of lovely comments. Thank you very much. Brilliant, Dave. Using my full name and everything.
Mr. Brilliant Dave Dunwell.
Mr. Brilliant Dave Dunwell. That's on my bank card. Right, so we need some more. I want to do a bit more interaction with you guys. Any more questions? Whilst Joe's singing a song, are you going to sing the song for Andy?
Yeah, this is
Right.
hide and seek.
Okay. Whilst Joe is playing this song, can you give us some more good questions so that we can answer anything? It could be. Don't have to be music related. Anything. Okay. I think you should go full screen, Joe. I think this is a full Joe Dunwell experience.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, definitely.
Full screen.
I feel so lonely. Where are we? What the hell is going on? The dust has only just begun to form crop circles in the carpet, sinking feeling. Spin me round again and rub my eyes. This can't be happening when busy streets a mess with people who start to hold their heads heavy. Hide and seek, trains and sewing machines. All those years, they were here first. Oily marks appear on walls where pleasure moments come before the take-over, the sleeping insensitivity of this still life. Hide and seek, trains and sewing machines. All those years, they were here first. Oh, what you say? Oh, 'cause it's all for the best. Oh, what you say? What did she say? Well, of course it isn't what you say. Oh, 'cause it's all for the best. Oh, what you say? What did she say? Hide and seek, trains and sewing machines. All those years, they were here first.
I was totally listening, but I also was reading the comments as well.
I just couldn't. There was no break in the thing to bring you back in.
That is a good song though. That is so when we. That's like when
There's
we
a
used
version
to
of that on Spotify.
That was one of the first songs that we played as a band back when there was 5 of us on stage. It was like in one of the top ones. We put that cover.
13, 14,
2011, 12, 13. Wow.
We've been going too long. Too long.
Can't believe I'm only
21.
21.
It's
Crazy. I
enough,
started
so am
young.
It's weird. There's 6 years apart, but we're still both 21.
All right, so I asked some questions and we've got some. Yeah, okay. First one, because I had to write them down in my book, I'm struggling to work out who said them. Casper said that he's listening to us walking back from Morrison's, by the way. He's working.
Hi, Casper.
Looking after us, making
Yeah.
sure we've all got some food. Make sure 2 meter rule. Don't get too close to anybody. Do you think, Casper? Okay, so favourite memory of being in a band. Go for it, Joe. It's really strange this when people ask these questions because you all. Oh,
What happened there?
Joe's got a little light show going on.
Mm. Oh, actually, I think that's better with that. Oh, something went on then. But anyway. Favourite memory of being in a band. But there's so many though. It's like saying choose your favourite child.
Mum always says me. I don't know why she says that. It's like Mum. I think Mum and Dad will be watching, so I think that I'm going to get an angry message soon for saying that.
Oh, Joseph.
Right, so here's the thing. The reason why I think that we struggle to answer that question is because we really are really lucky. So we get this, we end up having these exciting touring life, and then we have an exciting recording life. And then sometimes when we're in the middle of a tour and everything's kind of, all these amazing experiences are happening, you kind of get into a vibe and you're like, oh, I could do this forever. And then about 2 months into it, you're kind of really excited about recording.
The next, yeah.
Yeah, and like, so like the different levels of excitement are when we first signed a record deal. I mean, like, it's pretty tough to top when we first went to Memphis. And
Yeah, because I feel like we were so young and so juvenile. We were like, it was like, oh yeah, we're going to go to America. Oh, and you know what? When we go, we're going to come back with a record deal. And it was kind of like, it was that.
Well, because we played in
belief.
Leeds, and it was a big deal for us at the time just to get on the M1 and drive 200 miles south and play a London show. So then to play those shows and then be invited to a very small but very industry heavy showcase where we weren't really expecting anything except for an amazing experience, and then walking away with a record deal. You're buzzing, Joe, aren't you? I'm like, genuinely, while buzzing, it's not just excitement. There's a buzz going from you.
Yeah, sorry, I've stopped it.
There you go.
Go on, what you
And
were
then
saying?
other experiences that are more closer to now is things like when we took on the studio, because we've got a studio in Leeds. It's right near the train station. Couldn't be any more central. And we started working from there. And at the time, you know, we've got families, so we'd always lived the life of. It's really funny. I was just trying to play the whole nice family card. Then my kids started being a bit noisy. I was like, shut up. Yeah, so we got the studio. Do you remember that first time we got the studio? We painted.
Yeah, it was.
That was like, we got the studio, and all of a sudden we had this scheduled life still around creativity, still around able to just go in. I mean, I love our studio. Honestly, when this whole thing is over, you're all welcome. Please come.
A few people have come.
We've done a few Facebook Lives there, and we're going to continue doing them as soon as we're allowed to be in crowded rooms. And we would love you all to come. So, like, that's why I think it's quite tough to answer that question. I mean, I've talked a lot, Joe. You didn't even get a chance to answer it. Go on then. What's your favourite?
I said it's too hard to pick. Favourite.
Give me two. Give me an old one and a new one.
I don't feel like I appreciated it for what it was at the time because it was so overwhelming. But when we got to play Red Rocks in Colorado, and now looking back to that, it was
it's massive.
Just an unbelievable experience. And that and Jay Leno was great too. That was like, again, it was. I feel like you're in the eye of the storm, so you don't really know what's going on until you step back and you go, oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, because both those experiences were in the middle of a tour. So the excitement of being on tour anyway, and also the draining of the Groundhog Day of play a show, get the green room, go in the van, drive to a hotel, sleep till the morning, get in the van, drive. And it's very Groundhog Day. I wouldn't change it. It's amazing. But with Jay Leno and the Red Rocks, just all of a sudden were like these moments where we're like, oh my God, is this actually happening?
Yeah.
The Jay Leno one was funny because they gave us 3 dressing rooms. All of them had a full rider. So much food.
And the reason why they do that is because if certain artists in the band don't like each other, then they can all separate and be in. But we were all getting on.
We all sat in the smallest rooms. And then when Jay Leno came, and he's like, "It's a bit crowded in here, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we like it. That it was good." Yeah. We were so used to being in the van.
Yeah.
We didn't want to. And then it literally we got a message saying, we've been sat around all day, and then they went, right, you've got 1.5 minutes until the curtain call, and then the live show. And Joe went, I really need the toilet.
I'm so nervous.
It's like all day you've had a chance to go.
The manager on the door going, we're on in a minute. I'm like, oh, I'm coming.
That was really funny.
So
and yeah, very grateful. Great times.
New one. A recent one we've just been on tour with Scouting for Girls, and that was the high. I feel like the Highlands leg of it was a big highlight to me. Just driving around in the van with you, and we got to go to Loch Ness and do them videos. That was fun. Almost It felt like we were documenting what we were doing. It was good.
We because we made a point of saying that we wanted to make a point of like making this. I don't know, be in touch on socials as much as possible. I think we're both very aware that we have these amazing experiences, and sometimes one of us don't even pull a phone out. We don't capture it. And I think there's a fine line between living in a phone and then just sharing a little bit of the experience. And I think we found the balance quite well with getting the big camera out and just filming little bits, making a video, a montage, and posting them up. And I actually felt we kind of appreciated it a bit more.
And there was a purpose to it. It was like, because you create music to be put towards TV and film and adverts and stuff like that, and we were not actually getting any of our music on these TV programs at the time, and still aren't.
So we made our own.
Dave was like, do you know what? We'll just make our own. We'll stick our own music to our own videos, and we'll just act like goofs because that's what we do, and then we'll just get people to see it. Yeah.
And we got such a good response. And in fact, I was going to do it for these as well, but then I realised that how kind of not really exciting me sat at the kitchen table doing a live stream and then filming it. So we haven't done that.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying doing this. This is a lot of fun. Okay, what are you going to sing for us, Joe? Did any requests come through?
So many, but they've gone past so fast that I didn't read them.
And anyone that asked any questions, I'll have a look at the comments after the show.
And we're going to try and answer them all.
And also, we're going to put up some new artwork tomorrow as well. Today, after today's show. So if anyone's still got some artwork to submit, please just drop it in. And the email address is thedunwells@outlook.com.
I really enjoyed playing Fire Down the way that I played it the other day, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah, go for it.
Again. Now that I've got a fully working guitar and everything.
Yeah.
Clare Pidgett is off on night duty delivering.
And NHS workers, shopkeepers.
I got bad luck, and I think it's following me. Well, I'm down and out, but I'm still not on my knees. And I'm holding on, 'cause I got one thing left, you see. Well, I'm burning down, I can feel this fire in me. I'll bury you down, I'll bury you down. I don't need this now, I don't need this now. Well, I'm strong enough, even when life's firing me. I'll keep moving on with this fire under my feet. No one's gonna slow me down or stand in front of me. No one's gonna slow me down, try and stop me now, try and hold me back. And I'll bury you down, I'll bury you down. I don't need this now, I don't need this now. I'll bury you down, I'll bury you down. I don't need this now, I don't need this now. Sometimes it's hard to understand that when life doesn't go to plan, these cards that are in my hand, they make me a better man. You can hear Lachlan in the background.
Oh, he's dancing.
Sounds like chaos.
They're watching Avengers. They're not even, like, sometimes they tune in, but it's always behind and they get really mind blown when they come in and it's this slight lag. Sorry, carry on.
Now bury it down. I'll bury it down. I don't need this now. I don't need this now. I don't need this now.
Oh no, I've been invaded.
Oh.
There's loads of them.
Again.
It's always the weirdest.
Emma says, is the reason why we're not singing together is because our
Big head.
internet isn't
Sorry, guys.
our
working from
internet
home.
isn't as that good. Well, I don't know if it's about the internet. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out, but we would love to be able to sing a song together. That's the next enhancement of the show. Oh, Dave's gone. He's gone completely. His kids have kicked him off. Okay.
Had to do some stern parenting then. It's funny as that. I always say that they're welcome to come in because obviously they see us doing it and they're really interested in the whole YouTubing, community. And I like to try and pretend to be the big man dad and go, you know that I've got a YouTube channel. And they go, you've not got as many followers as these Minecraft gamers. And I go, no, I don't, son. I don't. Anyway, sorry about that. I literally got invaded by children. So we've fixed it.
So, Jennifer Louise says,
Definitely.
shout out to all school staff taking care of the little people who need it, please. I can't, Dave, this show is going fast. Too
I know.
fast.
Yeah.
We're 50 minutes in and I feel like I've only played 2 songs.
It's because we've been babbling on. Look, we're still working out the format here. Are we talking too much? When I say we, I mean, is it Joe? Is Joe talking too much?
I mean, I'm known for jabbering on.
We won't be, because we're working out the format, we won't be offended. If you'd like more music, or if you're happy with it just being kind of just off the cuff and working like this, just, I don't know, just let us know in the comments. And even better, sometimes it's even better just to send us a direct message to the Dunwells on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, any of them really, or directly. You can't really. I struggle to get through the YouTube comments. Do you?
Yeah, because they're there, but then they don't stay there, whereas Facebook stay there.
Yeah. Also, the interaction's different on YouTube because I think a lot of people who are watching on YouTube, I'm assuming that you're kind of watching it on a bigger device like a tablet or a TV. So I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't know.
People, everyone's just saying, "Shut up, Dave."
More music, please. The talking has to stop. Oh no, the chitter chat's good.
Yeah, the
God,
chit-chat's good.
Mixed signals, guys.
Mixed,
Mixed signals. I'm just going to do what we do.
I feel like you should play a song.
Okay.
You've not played a song in a while.
I've played
You know,
two.
with all the parenting and.
There was a moment there. I thought I was going to embarrass myself on live stream going,
Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?
"No big
I'm
deal."
Dave Dunwell.
Do you forget sometimes that we're actually streaming live now?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we've been, like I said, we've been in this position all day. Anyway.
We've got some great guests coming on the show as well. Last little bit of Jebba.
Tomorrow we have, I played a song earlier today called Safe in My Arms. Co-wrote that song. Jamie Lawson is coming on the show tomorrow. He's got a brand new EP coming out as well, so he's going to be playing some of them, hopefully. And then on Saturday we've got Meg O'Neill.
Meg O'Neill's coming on Saturday. Love Meg O'Neill. We were working with her today. She's in Ireland. And then Leslie Pike's coming on in a couple of weeks when she feels a little bit better. I feel like that's going to be a really interesting conversation because she's a Canadian artist and she travels a lot, and she's just getting over having COVID.
COVID-19, yeah.
So so that's been her out of action for nearly 2 weeks. So it's quite interesting to find out how she's been dealing with it and how it feels. And she says it was awful. There were so many times where I think.
And on Friday we've got Adam.
And
Rob.
I think Rob's going to Adam and Rob. Anyone who's not seen us as a 4-piece.
In fact,
That's
Adam
bass and
Taylor. Adam Taylor's the drummer for us. He's got a brand new single coming out tomorrow on the 2nd. So why don't we? I'll put that up on our Facebook afterwards.
Yeah, and then also we need to put up the picture as well.
Just so much to do.
I know, it's like a full-time thing going on now. Anyway, I think I've filled enough not knowing what song to play.
Do you know what you're going to play?
Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Stereophonics.
So thinking about thinking of you. Summertime, think it was June. Yeah, I think it was June. Laying back out on the grass, shooting pool, having some laughs. Yeah, having some laughs. You made me feel like the one. You made me feel like the one. You made me feel like the one. Made me feel like the one. So wake up, call coffee and juice, remembering you, what happened to you. I wonder if we'll meet again, talk about life back then, talk about wanna get in. You made me feel like the one, made me feel like the one, the one. You made me feel like the one, made me feel like the one, the one. 'Cause I don't know where we are going now. 'Cause I don't know where we are going now. So take a look at me now. 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 So take a look at me now. Take a look at me now. So take a look at me now.
That was ace.
Oh, trusty.
I've died a little bit.
Who's that? Why is that? What's wrong?
Well, just my picture's gone, but that's fine.
Oh,
Shall I close the show?
I think you should. I think it's time.
You've
It's
played
50.
this a couple of times, so I'm going to play it. And I'm looking forward to playing it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm back now.
Thank you for the love, guys.
could watch this unfold, turn into something new, something we all can use. 'Cause this is too good to leave behind. Light up the sky and let me see the world through your eyes, because I think you got it right. Well, I hope you've got it right. And the only hope of understanding any of this is to take some risks. Well, I'm taking risks, and I feel that I'm surrounded by something I've missed. Can't we slow things down? Carry me home and cool me off. I'm tearing those bridges down. Carry me home and cool me off. I'm tearing those bridges down. Well, I could watch this unfold, turn into something new, something we all can use. 'Cause this is too good to leave behind. Now light up the skies and let me see the world through your eyes. 'Cause I think you've got it right. Well, I hope you've got it right. And the only hope of understanding any of this is to take some risks. Well, I'm taking risks, and I feel that I'm surrounded by something I've missed. Can't we slow things down? Carry me home and cool me off. I'm tearing those bridges down, oh down. Oh, carry me home and cool me off. I'm tearing those bridges down.
That was great, Joe.
Thanks, David.
A lot of love, a lot of people putting teary faces. Guys, I see a lot of familiar people. Thank you very much for coming back. Anyone who's new, thank you very much for joining us today.
And hello.
And hi. Please tell the world about this. That would be amazing. I think it's an amazing little community.
And if not the world, just tell one person each.
It's hard. Yeah, that's how we do. With the dramatic finger. Yeah. Massive thank you to everyone who's working at the moment, from working in the schools, looking after the kids, from anyone who works in any capacity for the NHS, from the cleaners to the surgeons to the nurses to the doctors to the GPs. Everyone, thank you so much for everything that you are doing. All the drivers, the people in the shops. We can't thank you enough for keeping us safe and keeping us in feeling the warm hug of a huge society of people. We're going to be here every single day. Guys, DM us anything you would like us to read out, anything you would like us to request.
Direct message or email at thedunwells@outlook.com. We deal with that.
Thank you for coming. Thank you to everyone who's donated anything on PayPal. And we are going to be here every single day. Can't wait for tomorrow's guests. and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys.
See you later, everybody. Have a good evening. Stay safe.